Hello, everyone! Hello, everybody! How is everyone doing tonight? Hello, Karumi. Hello, Zombie Workin' and Lurkin'. Jerkin' the Gherkin. Don't actually do that at work. I don't think that's, I mean, you know, I guess whatever. If they can't supervise it, do whatever the hell you want. But you know, do you really want to take that risk? Yes, you do. Anyway, welcome. It is Thursday, goddamn night. It is almost Friday, which means it is almost the weekend, which means a lot of things. I don't think I need to explain the significance of the weekend to you all. And hello, LCX. What risk? You missed the first part of the conversation. It's okay. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Instead, worry your little head about Super Mario RPG. God damn, that's a good transition. Anyway. Oh, it's Friday morning for you. Oh, man. That's right. L is living the future. That means if I die tomorrow, LCX is going to be the first to know about it. You're going to have to, be like the the T-1000 was like the bad robot. Who was the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger was? I don't know, just like the Terminator. You're gonna have to be like the Terminator, come back in time, prevent my death before it happens. You know, fuck with the space-time continuum. It's okay, though. It's fine. We're in the sewers, Luigi! Sorry. That's Vine sauce as fuck. Luigi, we're in the sewers! Smells like shit, Luigi. Anyway. Fuck off. Ooh. Hell yes. Oh, I see. The one was just like significantly stronger than the others. Fair enough. Oh, Arnold was the T-800. Yeah, that was... Wait. Okay, so, admittedly, I've never actually seen the first Terminator movie. So, like, is it ever actually explained why Arnold Schwarzenegger was the bad guy in the first movie, but the good guy in the second movie? Like, is it just, like, they all have to team up together to find, like, a common threat? But, like, how would the T-1000 really be a threat to Arnold? It seems like, if anything, the T-1000 should be on Arnold's side, because I think they're both sort of just hell-bent on destroying humanity. I don't know. I've only ever seen Terminator 2, which is, like, the movie with a plot that you could feasibly give a shit about, from what I remember. I think I've tried watching Terminator 1, and it was more just like a mindless action movie, which, as opposed to Terminator 2, which had, like, more of a deep plot. I didn't watch like all of Terminator 1 though, so that I from what I've heard, that's not actually true. But that was like my recollection, like trying to watch like the first half hour or so of it.
Because T-800 are just robots programmed to do stuff. T-800 is part 2. And part 2 was sent by John Connor from the future to save himself.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. It's also been a pretty long time since I've seen Terminator 2, but I've seen it a couple of times. Terminator 2 is a fantastic movie. And plus, all the acting in that movie is terrible, so, like, by comparison, Arnold looks pretty good by comparison. Oh, thank God the things don't respawn. Ah, there we go. Have you seen any of the movies after Terminator 2? Are they as bad as everybody says they are? Or, more so, are they bad or are they just boring? Because I think I've heard, like, Salvation and shit is just boring. Like, I haven't seen the first one. I saw the second one a couple of times, but it's been a while, and I haven't even attempted to watch the sequels because I've heard they're just terrible. The sequels are decent? Oh. Oh, is it just like then, like people put like Terminator 1 and 2 on such a high pedestal that... Yeah. That, like, Terminator 1 kind of looks... Or, Terminator, like, Salvation, and... I remember, you could probably, like, emulate this in Technoparrot. There was, like, one of my favorite light gun games in the arcade was always the Terminator Salvation Machine.
Just treat them like Last and... like Fast and Furious movies. Turn off your... Oh, okay, yeah, so it's just like they're more mindless than like Terminator 2, which was kind of trying to tell a more serious story.
Yeah, it just seems... Okay, so it just seems like people are saying they're bad as compared to the other Terminator movies. I've also never actually seen Avatar, speaking of James Cameron movies. I've tried watching it a couple of times.
Honestly, it would just be easier
to like do it with like... Or actually even better, just like not fight them at all. I might not need to fight them anyway. Good looking remake. Yeah, it definitely does look good. I'm not entirely sure if it's worth, like, the $60 that Nintendo's asking for it. I got it as a Christmas gift, but you know, it's fine. Also, hello Slim Nim and hello Katsu. How are you? Oh, they do try to tell a serious story, they just don't try to overanalyze the lore. Oh, okay, I see. Blue Skin Avatar movies, it's okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard is like people loved Avatar when it first came out. I remember the fucking buzz over Avatar, and now like people are kind of just like, it's okay. But then like people got really hyped for the sequel to Avatar. I'm gonna tell you how long that fucking shit was in production. So my father used to work for. They did a bunch of things, but they one of the things they did was they got involved in like I think it might have been like editing or just like film production in general. That wasn't my dad's department. He did something else, but he like quit that job in like 2012, I want to say. And I remember like almost like a year after Avatar came out, they were working on Avatar 2. That's how long this movie has been in development hell, guys. It's been in development hell since like, what, 2009? You're going to stream tomorrow, Eves. Assuming you feel like it then. Am I subscribed to your channel? I don't think I've ever actually seen your streams. I don't even know what kind of stuff you stream. Fire Emblem 6. Oh, I guess you just started streaming. I'll give you a subscribe. You're a pretty loyal viewer. It reminded you a lot of Fern Gully? Yeah. Oh, you just popped by. Have a good game. Okay. I might enjoy Rift Tracks with Slim Nim and... Oh yeah, that's right. I did subscribe to Slim Nim. I just, I haven't been able to, like, catch it, I haven't had, like, the time to, like, catch a stream that he's done. He's, you know, like, if he's streaming, I'm either, you know, streaming myself or doing something else, whatever. Okay. Wait, what reminds you of Fern Gully? Avatar? So there's like a completely like overarching, like completely annoying environmental message to it. I know there was like, I knew there was an environmental message in Avatar. I thought it would have been like a little bit more subtle than something like Fern Gully. Or that they would have like at least tried to, I don't know, do it better.
Oh, it's not subtle? Okay. Humans bad, big blue, natives good. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is that kind of thing. Honestly, I've watched like the Nostalgia Critic review of Fern Gully, and all I remember is the Tim Curry song, and to be honest, that's probably all you need to know about it. It's so weird how like many people were so surprised that the Matrix sequel was a piece of shit. Like, can you really be surprised? Like, Matrix sequels have like always infamously been total dog shit. Like Matrix Reloaded and shit. Hello, who did you say you were? Oh, Neo Phantom, right. Hello, Neo Phantom. Sid. I guess I'll call you Sid from now on. Sid, are you, is that what happened to that, like, fucked up kid in Toy Story? He became Neo Phantom? I should add a laugh track redeem. Like how I say, how it claps when it says GG, I should, when someone says LOL, I should include a laugh track. You've never watched a Toy Story movie? That's depressing. No wonder you're such a miserable old man. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Retro Ryan! Thanks for stopping by. Cool stream, the other night. Retro, for those who missed, we raided Retro Ryan the other night. He was playing, like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Wait. Shit, did we raid Retro Ryan? I watched Retro Ryan's stream. Did we raid? Yeah, we did. And yeah, he did play like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. He played like some Beatles shit on guitar. That was pretty cool. Oh, I see.
Let's see what the modern version of this sounds like. Here it is. Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah, here's the modern version. Oh, I kind of like this version better, actually. I like the choir, like the ominous choir in the background. This might be like the first track I genuinely prefer the modern version. I don't think the other ones have been bad, I just think like the other ones were just so good that it's kind of hard to... Like the originals were so good. Oh, what? Fuck you, you can't do that. Hey, Karumi. Welcome back, Karumi. Yes. That's why you do GameCube. You prefer GameCube controls over Joy-Con? Yeah, Joy-Con drift is the true enemy. I mean, yeah, but then like the GameCube controller's just like fucking bizarre. Like, I used to like the GameCube controller, and then I look at the controller layout and I'm just like, what the fuck were they smoking? Like, having the A button be massive and everything else be just fucking tiny. Also, the D-pad that's more stiff than, well, Arnold Schwarzenegger's acting. I just want to, like, beat this guy just to see... Like, to see if there's anything, like, to be gained from that.
It's really good for games it was designed for. It's really terrible for games it wasn't designed for, I guess. Like, yeah, that's true. Like, Double Dash, it worked pretty well. But, like, have you ever... This, like, I didn't have a classic controller until way later. So... I didn't have a classic controller until way later. So I actually had to play, like, virtual console games and shit on the GameCube. You hope I didn't play SNES with a GameCube controller. Ketsu, you love me, right? PlayStation controller works with everything. Honestly, yes, but I've never liked the PlayStation D-pad. And you have no reason to use it now. Like, why? Why would you use a PlayStation D-pad? Or, like, why would... Like, I understood, like, the first couple generations because Nintendo had the patent on the D-pad. You have no good reason to use that now. Like, just use a normal fucking D-pad. Stop with this broken up bullshit that you kind of had to make out of necessity. You have the power to make a D-pad that isn't terrible. It's perfect for fighting games. I don't know, I just hate the broken up D-pad. That's just weird. Like, I understand why they did it originally, but now there's just no point. You agree with me? Yeah. You use a GameCube controller mostly for Switch games? There's a thing. R trigger to shoot for platformers and shooters. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, the GameCube did have... They had, like, you know what's funny is, like, GameCube was the first to do, like, analog triggers. And then, like, the milliseconds the rest of the industry started doing... Actually, no, wait, no, they weren't the first. The Dreamcast did that. No, but, like, the GameCube had, like... Kind of did it better, though, than anyone else. And then when the rest of the industry started doing their half-assed copies of it, like, Sony started adding, like, pressure-sensitive triggers, and, you know, I guess Xbox always kind of had it, but then, like, immediately afterwards, Nintendo just didn't do it anymore. Like, none of the buttons on the Switch are analog. Only thing analog on the Switch is the thumbsticks. And, you know, I guess we know how those turned out, so maybe it is for the best. We don't need analog trigger drift. Yeah, I was gonna comment on that too. Like, what platformer is using the R button to shoot? Like, first-person shooters, yeah, GameCube is really good for that. Although if I remember right, I think Metroid Prime, which was kind of the big shooter on GameCube, I don't even think that used the triggers to shoot. I think that used the B button. Although Time Splitters was also on GameCube, that used, I don't know what that used, actually. I've never played Time Splitters. Has it occurred to me to just grind elsewhere? Honestly, I'm not even entirely sure if I need to fight this. Okay, yeah, definitely I need to grind before I fight this, because he'll, like, destroy my entire health. Yeah, use it. I mean, fuck, you can emulate that now. Circular. Oh, well, yeah, the circular D-pad. Those suck. Like, the Xbox D-pad, like, I don't even know what the hell Microsoft is doing with their D-pads at this point. I think Microsoft is just, like, gone completely insane at this point. Their D-pads are terrible. I guess they just assume, like, oh, people are playing hardcore games. They aren't going to play, like, stupid 2D platformers or anything like that, so why give them a good D-pad? Yeehaw. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, okay. You like the game over? Werewolf seems like a pretty solid game. Kind of like, again, like a Ninja Gaiden clone. Also, what the fuck you doing playing Cool World? Karumi, are you okay? Next platformer will be Sonic Time Twisted? Is that like a fan game?
Xbox 360 D-pad? I never even noticed that. Again, though, you can get, like, transforming D-pad. You can, like, have the D-pad be raised so it's more like a normal D-pad. I will say, for whatever it's worth, Xbox controllers at least use, like, the Nintendo cross-shape now. Problem is they're micro-switched, and they aren't even good micro-switched. I guess you don't have as much of an issue with micro-switch D-pad, so, like, if your PlayStation controller ever breaks and you like the Xbox layout, get, like, a Series S controller, or, no, is the Series S controller the one with the Xbox, the cross shape, or the Xbox one? I can't remember. Okay. The only scenario or something. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just not very good for platformers. Like, Nintendo kind of perfected the D-pad early on. Like, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, shit. There we go. Is this one safe? Oh, it is, and I got a 1-up. Cool. Wait. 1-up? How does that work? I don't know. You said it was the same as Nintendo's crosspad, and the only time it might cause problems is if you tend to press on it hard on. I mean, okay, I guess, my issues with the PlayStation D-pad, I can use a PlayStation D-pad, I just kind of prefer the Nintendo one. If for no other reason, then it's just smaller and like kind of easier to just like roll around, like roll on your thumb, if that makes sense. Actually, you know a console that has a surprisingly really good D-pad? The Sega Nomad. I own a Sega Nomad, actually. I made a video about it like a decade ago. Over a decade ago. I still have the Nomad, and that D-pad, I consider to actually be the greatest D-pad possibly ever made. Which is a little bit funny because, like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Sega Genesis D-pad. I think it's kind of a bit unresponsive, especially for, like, fighting games. Although, like, I've been told that that could just be, like, my models. I think they just wear out pretty easily over the course of, like, 20, 30 years. I guess I've never used, like, a new Genesis controller. It's not the same as the it's not the same as the Game Gear. Game Gear didn't have a very good D-pad at all. Game Gear was actually, I think the Game Gear was like relatively similar to the Genesis one. Look up the Sega Nomad. It has like a really weird kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know, but it just like kind of glides in a way. Like it's like the feeling, like there aren't like definite, like it's not like a cross. It's almost like if like the Neo Geo Pocket micro switch controller was a D-pad, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain without actually like using it firsthand, because there's just really nothing like it to compare. You would be curious to see the Nomad. Your general impression is that it was a cool idea, but too impractical and expensive. It wasn't actually that expensive. I think I did some research and it was about $200, which it was more expensive than the Game Boy, but I think about the same price as the Game Gear. Like the Game Boy, I think at launch was like $80. By the time the Nomad came out, I think it would have gone down to like $50. Which is kind of insane to think. Like, you could buy an entire console for the same price as a Super Nintendo game. But, like, I know that, because I remember researching the Nomad, and, you know what?
what? Next stream, I might have to hook up my camera. Next stream, I might have to hook up my camera and like I could do like a show and tell. Over 10-year anniversary of me owning the Nomad. It has my Nomad does have some issues. It has some issues with the screen. Not that. Oh shit! I just remembered. I sold all my Genesis games. Fuck! I wouldn't even be able to show off the Nomad. Never mind. You had the impression that the Nomad was a ridiculously expensive thing.
It was definitely way more expensive than the Game Boy. I'll tell you that. But, like, the Game Boy was just, like, insanely good priced. And, I think the Game Gear... I think it might have actually been slightly more expensive than the Game Gear as well, but, like, not by too much. Like, I think if you could afford a Game Gear, you could afford a Nomad. Honestly, I think, like, the biggest issue with it... Well, like, the biggest issue with it is, like, if you think about it, like, the reason something like the Game Boy and the Game Gear worked is because, like, okay, the cartridges, you know, if you have, like, a decent-sized pocket, you can, you know, store, like, at very least, like, you know, 5, 6, maybe 7 games in your pocket. And that is if you didn't have, like, a case or, like, something, or carry it around in a bag or something. You know, the Sega Nomad obviously took full-size Genesis cards. So, like, how, like, think of, like, how small a Game Gear game would be versus how big a Sega Genesis cartridge was, just size-wise. You know, it's like... But then again, like, a Sega Genesis cartridge wasn't really that much bigger than a Walkman, or, like, a cassette tape, and Walkmans were, you know, amazingly popular in the 80s and 90s, so, I don't know. Even the Game Gear you don't think of as being very practical. The biggest issue with the Game Gear and the Nomad is it had a full-color backlit screen, but that meant that it absolutely demolished batteries. Like, it took 6 AA batteries. Honestly, like, the upfront cost wouldn't even be the major issue. The major issue would be you'd have to replace the batteries all the goddamn time. It would take 6 AA's, or you could play it on an AC adapter, and in which case, what's the point? Just buy a Genesis. I guess that's what I would say. I think, like I always kind of, like, grappled, like, why did the Nomad fail? I feel like... I remember when I was a kid and I heard about portable consoles, I was like, oh, portable consoles, so I can play, like, you know, Xbox or whatever... Like a portable DVD player. Like, I had a portable DVD player as a kid, and I just thought, like, a portable console was like, oh, you can play, you know, Xbox games on the go with, like, a portable DVD player. No, a portable console is just, like, its own handheld thing with its own unique library. That always kind of, like, when I first started, like, learning about video games, that was something that kind of, like, really disappointed me. But, you know, now I'm older and I understand, like, why they did it that way, but... I don't know, like, if I had been alive... If I had been into games in the 90s, like, it came out in 95, like, the Saturn either just came out or was may not have even been out yet by the time the Nomad came out. So you had, like, a console that was still pretty contemporary. You know what I mean? It's like having a portable PS5. Or, well, a Switch, really. Like the Nomad was, like the Nomad. Like here's the thing: is like the Nomad was a good idea, and as evidence, the Switch came along 20 years later, did the exact same thing, and was considerably more successful in doing so. Oh yeah, that's true. What the fuck was it? The Turbo Express. You're right. There was also the Game Axe. Have you ever heard of the Game Axe? It was not official in any capacity, but it was a portable Famicom that came out. Actually, I think it came out like the same time. Around the same time as the Game Boy, even. Like, they just kind of happened to have the same idea as Nintendo. They just went about it a different way. Like, Nintendo was like, okay, we're gonna have, like, portable games, but it's gonna be, like, a totally new and fresh library, and it's gonna be, like, more tailored to someone on the go. Whereas, like, this, like, Chinese company was just like, let's just sell them Famicom games. Like, they already have Famicom games. Let's just do that. Hey, Billy, how are you? Thank you for subscribing. Billy is my 500th subscriber. Everybody, I've hit 500 subscribers. And I've decided what I'm going to do for celebration. Guys, I don't know if you're ready for this, but on Saturday, at the end of my reading, my VN reading stream with LCX, which will start 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, when that happens, at the end of that, I will do a thigh reveal. I know. It you know, they said it couldn't be done. I think that may actually be illegal in some countries. But I am willing to take the risk for you, my loyal fans. I know, shocking, but here we are. You know. Sometimes you gotta take some risks. You know, I may be the first YouTuber to ever do thigh reveal on stream. You know, L did it in a community post. I have to one up L. You know, and this is the only way. This is the only way. Stairs suck ass.
I'm pressing the fucking button and it doesn't react. There we go. Oh, okay. Actually, that might be like a perfect time to use that bonus thing. I can gain an item that way, maybe.
Was the screen just as shitty as the Game Boy? What are we talking about? The Game X?
Yeah, there was a portable Famicom. It was basically the same exact screen as like the Atari Lynx or the Sega Game Gear. So it was in color, but it was really washed out, and it was a massive battery hog. I owned an Atari Lynx at one point too. That was
Interesting.
Atari Lynx was pretty interesting. It had it was a really comfortable thing to play on because it had like rubber grips. So that like it was a big console, but it kind of accommodated how big it was and made it like a really comfortable gaming experience. I will also say that the person who gave me the game, who I bought the Atari Lynx from on eBay, kept the batteries included, and I'm so glad they did that because, yeah, that also took 6 AA's, and actually I think might have had even worse battery than the Game Gear, worse battery life than the Game Gear. But yeah, I've gained a bit of a reputation as, you know, the Game Gear defender, or not the Atari Lynx defender, and that didn't just come out of nowhere. That came from me actually using a physical Atari Lynx. And I did a video on it, again, over a decade ago.
It was more like the Nomad, but for Famicom. Yeah.
I believe it was called the Game Axe, or the Game Axe Portable, or something like that. Oh. Or that. That works.
Your opinion on the Atari Lynx is basically the same as the Game Gear. You're not too impressed with it just for its impracticality.
Yeah, but it had... I mean, Game Gear and Atari Lynx, like... Definitely nowadays, it's a lot better. I'd say you're better off just emulating both, like the Game Gear and the Lynx. Because original hardware, there's no benefit to that. In fact, exactly the opposite. You don't want to go back to original hardware because it's almost certainly going to be broken, and if it's not broken, there's going to be some problems with it.
you're better off emulating most game consoles. Yeah, I can agree to that, with some exceptions. Like Vectrex. Like, Vectrex costs a lot of money. I would say if you're into those types of games, it's worth the money. I got mine, like, really cheap. Honestly, I don't know if I would have paid, like, $500 or what some people were asking for it. But I picked it up for $200. I think I got a good deal. I got some mileage out of it, if nothing else. Like, I got that stream out of it, which, you know, if nothing else, that was a fun stream to do. I did end up buying a light pen for the Vectrex, like a reproduction light pen, ironically enough from Sean Kelly's website, which, you know, I deleted that one short because Sean Kelly's fanboys kept giving me shit, probably rightfully so, because I did, like, kind of... It was a joke, but, like, I understand, like, the factual inaccuracies and shit. But, long story short, never piss off Sean Kelly's fan base. Anyway, he's a Vectrex reseller, and I bought, like, a reproduction light pen off of his website, which was not super expensive, and the one multi-cart that he had, like, all the light pen games. Light pen is pretty cool for what it is, but because the Vectrex had such limited ROM space, it would just, like, not let you draw after a while. So you couldn't really do anything even remotely complex with it. And I was thinking, like, it would be cool to do, like, a drawing stream, but I don't even think I would be able to do that, because there's, like, nothing even remotely complex enough that I'd be able to draw on stream. I kinda don't have any healing items, so I'm basically screwed. I've only seen, like, one shop the entire game, and that shop was not available at once I defeated those weapons in the Mushroom Kingdom. So you didn't know a guy sells Vectrex would have that big of a fan base? Apparently, because I uploaded a short from my one stream I did, where he, like, basically sent, like, a card being like, hey, you know this thing you spent money on?
well, you could have gotten it cheaper if you bought it off my website. Like, and I was just like kind of like complaining, like, why the fuck didn't you tell me that in the listing? And then I kind of had it explained, and like I just took the video down because I didn't want to bother with that. But still. Actually, I think there is a way to just fast track back to the world map. I think if I do that, I can refill my health. Yep, to world map. Just check to make sure.
That there isn't a shop here. Because I thought there was one, but when I checked last stream, there wasn't. But no, like, people say, like, the Game Gear is impractical. Like, yeah, but it was back then. Like, your options were have a portable console that didn't, like, demolish batteries, or have color and, like, decent graphics, and games more basic than Tetris. Okay. You know, there's a hidden treasure. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, there is a shop. Definitely honey syrup is the thing I'd want the most. So, can I get 10 of those? Pick me up. Yeah, I want... Wait. Oh, revive, yeah. I definitely want 10 of those. Or, oh, those are 30, okay. Oh, I can only... Okay. Alright. So, confirmed, there is a shop here. I thought there was. But I didn't see it the one time I went around. Okay.
Hi, Sir Jacob. How are you? Even back then, you'd think the Game Boy was much more practical. True, but like
you know, definitely like the Lynx and the Game Gear had much higher tech. Ultimately, like, you know, it just turned out like you could argue like the Game Gear and especially the Lynx was way too ahead of its time. Like the Lynx was
Not only was it more powerful than the Game Boy, it was more powerful than the NES. Like, it was a 16-bit machine, it had parallax scrolling. I think it had some degree of no, not mode 7. Yeah, I think it had, like, some degree of mode 7. Like, or basically, like, basically, like, on-the-spot sprite scaling before the NES or before the SNES. So, like, the NES, not even the Genesis had that. So you had, like, a portable console that was more advanced than even the home console that most people had. Oh shit, I forgot to... Like, oh yeah. I got all these items, now I need to... Oh, I can just do it from the top thing. Okay. Oh man, it doesn't refill that. It doesn't make those things respawn. Leaving the level. That sucks. Bye-bye.
There you go. Ooh, level up! Yay! Mallow! And I want to boost attack.
Mario level up! Yay!
And I also want to boost his attack. I think I. Okay, yeah, I think I.
it's a blessing in disguise that I'm underleveled. How do you say? Oh, it's funny watching me struggle. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I did just update. Or, I did just upgrade, so I think now we might be at a decent level. How's progress? I don't know, a little bit. Kid Wonder. And Rosie Gaming Club. Hey, Kid Wonder, how are you?
Yeah, I am grinding.
Okay. Oh, here's a pipe I don't think I've been to. Oh shit, yes I have. I'm gonna explore this just a little bit longer, and then if I can't figure out where to go, I'm just gonna use a walkthrough. Oh shit, what? Oh, and I can't carry any more items, any extras in Mario's okay. Cool. I mean, that's better than having to discard them. I appreciate they at least let you do that. Not sure if that was in the original game or not, but... I fucking hate these stairs. Because you have to, like... Oh. Yes.
My daughter.
And no character has a sword. Yes. Oh, that's cool actually, because it said you said no and sword, so it played no sword. That's cool. I mentioned before, but I think I mentioned before, I got Dyer and Betty to play that game for Samurai. Betty actually liked it more than Dyer did, because like Betty was more of a PC person anyway. it's bad, you're bad. That game is amazing. 10 out of 10. Better than fucking Dark Souls or Narcissus or Rhapsody or whatever you're playing these days. Does Narcissus have a soundscape that sounds like it's basically out of some shareware nightmare? I don't think so. Actually, kind of does, but like not in like a goofy way like First Samurai. Like there definitely were like royalty-free sound effects and shit, but you know what I mean. Or not royalty-free, but like I don't know. Alright, Night Katsu. It's better than Castlevania, at least? No, nothing is better than Castlevania. Except for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. No, I'm kidding. That game is overrated. Overrated! As a wise man once said. Okay, I want to try like one last thing, and then I'm gonna like search a walkthrough. I think this is new. New area unlocked. The ISDS, the fighting enemies. Yeah, but... True. Not that. Well, Mario's dead. Mallow actually has. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I want to do an OIC redeem, but I'm not entirely sure how I would. I'm thinking like I would like edit like one of the voice lines in Icy, so it's like some part where he says a long O, and then Icy. But do I want to do all of that work? Wait, Mario has a new ability. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's that multi-jump thing that Comic was talking about. Okay, I guess that works too. I meant to give it to Mallow, but... Did I equip my characters? But I don't know if there's equipments in this game. Or... yeah, I don't think there's anything I can equip, but I will look into that.
Okay, I don't have armor yet. Oh, yeah, I do have the signal ring. And can I not? Oh, I can't. Oh, I see. With the okay. Okay. And I don't have anything for that yet.
What the fuck? Can't do that. Okay. That's not bad. What's this? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I think it's the middle one. Yes!
has been drained. Okay. Can we just go back to Stalinism? Yes.
Stalinism was the one true form. I mean, L is secretly a gigantic commie. I mean, like, nobody can be this anti-communism and not be communist themselves. You know, it's like they always say, whoever smelt it dealt it, but, with communism. Of course, in the case of communism, we all smelt it, so therefore we all dealt it. Oh, okay. I understand now. Oh wait, never mind.
Let's talk communism. Oh dear Lord.
Communism sucks. It's a pipe dream. Yeah, exactly. Marx wrote fiction. No, he didn't write fiction. He wrote the Communist Manifesto. I don't think that book was called fiction. I don't know who wrote the book Fiction, but it definitely wasn't Karl Marx. Or maybe you're talking about Groucho Marx. That could be it. Home, a short story? No, actually, I don't. Have you read that on stream? I'm not sure if you have. So, L, actually totally unrelated. I guess actually this isn't really a question for L. It can be a question for anybody who happens to know. A compressor. If I were to get a compressor for my microphone, would that be hardware or software based? Is that like a thing I could just download a software program to do? Because then that would like eliminate a lot of the background noise. Not just like... Not just like, the TV, but also like, echo, maybe, potentially, and like background noise in my room, like if I have a fan on or something, you would hear that.
Oh, it's hardware? Shit.
Other thing too is like I'm wondering if I don't know if this would exist, but like a remote control, like a Bluetooth remote for OBS. Like a thing where like I could just like from my bed like adjust like the volume levels. Like I could like it would essentially be like a portable wireless mixer, like physical mixer.
Do you think so, does something like that exist? It has to, right? I can't be the only one who would want that. The software based noise suppressors too. But you think they require
CPU power. Okay. Maybe when I do Eldiner Cinema tomorrow, we could kind of like mess around with some of the mic settings, because I think I might have the same Realtek thing that you have, same Realtek sound driver you have, and as a result, I would have the yeah, like I'd have the okay, so like what am I missing? What does it want? Is there something like down below here? What's my current goal in this game? To get out of the sewer to get to Mallow's. Right click on your mouse in OBS and add... Oh, and add the noise filter to it. Hang on. OBS has a noise filter. Right click on your mouse in OBS and add the noise filter to it. Where? Oh, right click on the mic. Okay.
fuck it, let's just do that now.
Would that be okay? Property. Oh shit! Filters. Audio filter. Oh, okay. Go to add. You can do. What is all of this? Gain, limiter, compressor. That's probably it. Okay. Oh my god, never mind. This is. Oh my god, this is like way fucking more complicated than I was expecting. I'm gonna have to like fine tune this, but does it sound different? Oh, there's an actual noise cancellation. Okay. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh, there's noise suppression. More CPU usage. Okay. What takes up less CPU usage? Low quality. Okay, so this is good quality. Let's switch to low quality. Okay, is anything that I'm doing making a difference? Maybe the effect is subtle, not using a filter. Okay, is anything that I'm doing making? Oh, I'm noticing a difference. Okay. It's cutting down a lot of the noise. Okay, that didn't do anything. I'm noticing a difference. Like a lot less background noise or the kind of white noise. See if the compressor did anything at all. Because if not, I could just erase that. What is all of this? Gain, limiter, compressor. That's probably it. Yeah, it makes my voice a bit less tinny.
You do hear a slight reverb.
Oh my god, never mind. This is. Oh my god, this is like way fucking more complicated than I was expecting.
I'm gonna delete the compressor because I don't think it's actually doing anything. There are like a bunch of like things. Maybe I should just like fuck with this at some point. I could do like another. I mean, I don't know. Nobody else is here but you. I guess I could just like fiddle fuck around with this for a little bit. What other filters exist? VST2X plugin? I don't even know. Upward compressor? I don't even know. Noise gain? I don't know what a limiter would do. Insert polarity gain. Expander? I don't. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna play with those because I don't know what any of that shit does. That noise compressor though, that sounds pretty good. Oh, Sir Jacob is still here.
Gonna have to like fine tune this, but does it sound different? Okay, that didn't do anything. More CPU usage. Okay. What takes up less CPU usage? Low quality. Okay, so this is good quality. Let's switch to low quality. Okay, is anything that I'm doing making a difference? Okay, is this...
Okay, I don't think there's a major difference between good quality and low quality. I can say that. That compressor to me makes a huge difference. I don't know. L might not be as like acute to things like this, but like a lot of the background noise is just completely gone. Let's see if it makes a difference in the game.
Oh, you use a headset mic? Okay.
As far as improving audio quality on mic, there is also like a physical tone adjustment, which I may actually mess with, and then like again, I don't know what like, well, limiter. I think limiter just kind of like normalizes audio. So like, because I know like yeah. Like it so like certain sounds aren't like absolutely blaring. Actually, that could be a thing to add maybe to like my
HD camera or my HD capture source so that like I don't have to worry as much about like audio levels just going completely out of whack whenever I switch games on like Grand Prix, for example. Gain, I think that would just make it gain. That would make it like more tinny, right? Or less tinny. I don't know, like it does seem like there's like a little bit of like audio dropouts that I noticed. But like I think it definitely sounds like leagues better than it did. Like when I'm not talking, you can barely hear anything. Oh, gain makes it That might also be something I would... Now there's still no sound. Huh? Oh, you can't hear the game at all.
Oh. Well, okay. I think I understand why that is. This compressor officially works so well that I'm now realizing most of my audio was coming out of the capture, was coming out of the microphone. So I now have HD capture unmuted. I'm turning it, it was set really loud. I'm gonna set it to somewhere in the middle. How does this sound? And then gain makes it louder. I don't know if I need to make it louder. I think my audio levels generally are... Well, I think, currently, like, the game audio and my... I don't know, like, do my streams do tend to be, like, on the quieter level, but I tend to prefer it be quiet than be loud and distorted. It sounds much better? Okay. Okay, game audio is really loud. Or, not really loud, but too loud. Okay. Okay, this should be fine then. I might play around. I would like to see if I can adjust like the compressor. I would like to see if I can adjust the compressor to not have as much audio dropout, because it definitely gets rid of a lot of the background noise and just like white noise and... You know, actually I say background noise, I think it might honestly just be like
interference. Or, oh, you know actually what it might be? I think it might actually be, like, picking up my PC's fan. But anyway, it's not doing that anymore. But the caveat to that is there is, like, kind of, like,
A lot of audio dropout that there wasn't before. I don't know if you can hear that or if you even know really what I'm talking about, but... We used to do the cup and string thing. Works best with... Yeah, we had... Well, like, when I was a kid, we had, at the playground, we had, like... We had, like, a playground, and it had sort of, like, a more advanced version of, like, the tin can and a string. Where, like, you'd, like, whisper into the thing, and then on the other end, yeah. It may actually be alien interference, I'm sure. Fucking aliens making my streams drop out. Trump's right, we need to kick those fuckers out of here now, man. Karumi used to live in the... Oh yeah, that's true. Karumi, I guess, has, like, lived, I guess Karumi's lived a lot of places, right? Because, like, either he's... Right? Like, isn't... Like, either he's in the military, or his family was in the military. Something like that. I think he was living in Yugoslavia for a while. That's why he was the Yugoslav game nerd. Oh, he's not in the military? I thought he was. Maybe his family is or something, I don't know. Or maybe he was at one point. But, like, now he's been discharged. Oh, I'm thinking of Gerardo. Okay. Also, Alkenslice is military. Yeah, Karumi is fighting in the is fighting in the Lowly Wars, the Great Lowly Wars of 2024. Very, very bloody battles. Every time one of the soldiers dies, it yells, "Oh no!" Someone needs to make, like... Oh my god, I just had, like, the absolute worst idea ever. Someone needs to, like, remake, like, Full Metal Jacket, but it's all Lowlies. Or, like, some sort of, like, war movie. Like, Full Metal Jacket or Platoon. I don't care which one, but... one of them. Girls und Panzer exists. Oh shit! So that's like a lowly military movie. Does it have like? Yeah, the Cold Steel Wars. Does it include like a Hanamiku version of like Fortunate Son?
Sometimes your mind playing to me the me to wave the flag. Wave blue.
Yeah, this seems about right.
Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Okay, I need to look up a walkthrough. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Gilmaria, or okay. Okay.
Oh, do I have to... I think I understand now what I have to do. So I have to, like, jump up on one of these, like, pillars.
Oh, wait. Okay, so this guy's just, like, glitched on top of it. Oh, wait.
So I think, never mind. I think there's like a thing in the background I'm supposed to use. This is where he was jumping.
Oh, wait.
What's the green thing top right? That's like a switch that I just pressed.
Cold Steel Wars but add in war crimes. I mean, like, all wars have war crimes. It's just a matter of if you get caught. Oh wait, never mind. I think he's like in a different place entirely. Oh, he's like using something that I don't have yet. Oh, I see. He like, so he had some item that I don't have, and he like found a shortcut to like warp directly to the boss. Oh shit, that
Well, they add they add a whole bunch of like secrets and shit to this version, admittedly.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for like
Just like look up like a GameFAQs walkthrough or something.
okay, yeah, just use a guide. Can you hear like the game audio at all coming through the microphone? Actually, probably not. It's pretty cool. Cheap enemies continue along. Yeah. You'll receive a flower jar and true form pin. This accessory makes it wearer immune to a status condition you haven't seen yet. So it will come in handy later. Okay, I should fight that box thing then.
down into the now dry area and then enter the pipe at the lowest part of the room. It's a pipe? We should troubleshoot your audio when we do Narcissus again.
Yeah, we'll do that. If you're going to show up for Cool World tomorrow, we can do that before you get off. Okay, so apparently there is a pipe somewhere, but first I do want to get that fake coin block, because apparently that could be really useful.
Man, that is how you fucking do it. Damn.
There we go. Now, apparently, I am... So that's that multi-jump thing that I think Comic was actually talking about in the last stream. It's not the default thing though, it's a little bit later on in the game. As you level up. So is there a pipe somewhere? Us. Wait. Oh, I see. This. And then you go up here. Oh. Alright, figured it out. And boss time.
I should actually be reading the lore.
Whoa! Oh, oh, oh. Ah. He's an attack! Attack! Okay.
Never mind. That was not worth me reading the lore.
Yeah, I'm at full HP.
Actually, I think it's I think that's what that one question mark block did. Which, fair enough, that's pretty common. Did I just find the fucking OP move?
It takes up a lot of flower points, which is fair enough, but...
my god, he ate Mallow. What the fuck? You can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, the one-up glitch reference.
Yay! Mallow's back! And the boss exploded. Yay! LTX is like, yes, he can. He can eat Mallow. Thanks for the GGs. Black hands. First try. I mean, actually, it is first try. Is it gonna play Karumi's too, or? I guess not. I guess it won't, like, or maybe it did play both. I mean, it's applause, so who knows if it, like, technically it's first try. And then, oh wow, it's 12:11. I am going to log off after this. After the,
What is it? Yeah. Must have been flying when he said water would come pouring out of here. Mario, do you think something, or is... Oh, do you hear something, or is it just me? Water! Oh, no! Oh, that's a cool water effect. Well, I'm pretty sure the Super Nintendo couldn't do that. Midas River Course. Want a crash course on? Yeah, what? Oh, is this a mini game? You'll start off first. The falls. Was this in the original game? This is pretty cool. Here's the loot. Okay. Okay. Do I have to win this? Oh, hold B. I think you have to hold B. I would be interested in seeing what this would have looked like on Super Nintendo, because no fucking way it looked like this. Those are like totally 3D models, and like 3D transparent effects. Now for the barrel jump, I want to go to fucking bed. You know what, actually, I might just go to bed anyway. If I have to defeat the boss again, I'm fine with that.
Still till 4 all the time. Yeah, well, you also don't like have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to your job where you do manual labor for 8 hours. Can be just done with just the rendered graph. Yeah, but no, like the water effects. That's I don't think you could have done really like that sort of like Super Nintendo couldn't really do 3D, especially couldn't do 3D looking that good. I mean, shit, Super Nintendo couldn't even run Doom properly. Anyway, let's see raid targets. Oh, you know what? LCX was just talking about this, and I was just saying how I wished that I would be able to go to one of his streams. I think I might have the opportunity to go to his stream right the fuck now. Slim Nim.
Get a notice
Ready
that
to
it's
rip?
gonna happen.
Here we go.
There's an actual game going on. So you gotta go to Rift Tracks. Games. You know. Any name, none of the code. I'll tell you what to do.
Let's full screen it. And I don't have him in my, don't have him in my thing just yet, so I am going to just copy and paste the link.
On the full thing. I need to start running some ducks again. I know you guys enjoyed that. I'll run some ducks later. had plenty of other.
Yeah, he's streaming Rift Tracks. So, like, I was just talking about, like, this is perfect. Plus, he was at my stream, so I figured I may as well raid his. I'm not sure if, I might do, like, a round or something like that, but I am getting kind of tired, so I'll probably go to bed.
None of the
Not too
physics
long.
and architecture made any sense, but it all worked somehow. Yeah. DJ Ronnie G, you are playing with Gray Gamer, my brother. He's the guy you're hearing on the other end of this thing. You can hear us both. Is that correct? Otherwise, you can turn the mic up a little bit. Give me the sound check.
Anyway, so tomorrow I actually decided we will be watching Cool World. That is inspired by Karumi, who's been playing the NES game of Cool World for some ungodly reason. So we will be watching that tomorrow night. I've actually never seen Cool World. LCX says it's actually surprisingly pretty decent. I've heard very negative things, but you know, I'll make my own judgment, my own opinion. I like Roger Rabbit, and this is supposedly like a more adult version of Roger Rabbit. So that's pretty cool. Saturday, of course, LCX and I are going to be finishing up our reading of Narcissus, the visual novel. We may have a couple. I may have a couple other thoughts of things I might do on that stream if we have time. But I did say we will have thigh reveal. You know, again, this may not be legal. Young children, you may want to clear them out of the room. And then what else? Sunday, that'll be Romperie. Tuesday, I will continue on with Celeste. And then Thursday, I will continue on with Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars remake for Nintendo Switch. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you, Sid. Thank you, LCX. Thank you, Karumi. Thank you, KE, Sir Jacob, Slim Nim, Ketsu, Billy, Hatsu, Wolfpack, and Retro Ryan, and Kid Wonder. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Go ahead and raid Slim Nim. Yep, you're late. Sorry, Wolf. But go ahead and raid Slim Nim. He is playing Rift Tracks. It's a Jackbox party game, so it's interactive. You can play along. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.